Now then, me duck, I'm off down Pit. Now there's a phrase that you've not heard for many, many years, and it was heard on a regular basis around these parts, my friends, because I'm in Plesley here, and this is Plesley Pit behind me. Now you'd be thinking that it's all gone, but it hasn't. There's still reminders today, like these stockheads, and also the stockheads that are very, very familiar in Clipston. Now, behind me, you've got the stockheads, and underneath it, you've also got a cafe, my friends, which I knew nothing about. It's Plesley Pit Cafe. One of my viewers told me about it. If you're watching, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but pop it in there, and thank you very much for letting me know about this. And it's little gems like this that I'd like to know about, and we're going to head there today. We're going to have their breakfast and have a look around. There's a lot of memorabilia in there as well, which will be quite tearful for me, because it reminds me of my dad, because he used to work for the Coal Board, NCB I think it was at the time, National Coal Board, after he left the police force. So we're going to have a look around, see some Davy lamps as well, which is spelt differently, by the way. I used to get called that at school, oi Davy lamp, but you know, and it was, mine's got an E in it. Anyway, that's by the by. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go, me duck. Right, here we are at Plesley Pit Cafe. Now then, time's gone by, my friends. What I remember from, before we go in there, from being and living around this area, back in the 80s, I was at school at the time, and all I remember was picket lines and miners striking, etc. You'd got Yorkshire against Nottinghamshire, because I think, now correct me if I'm wrong on this, I was at school at the time, but you'd got Nottinghamshire who wasn't on strike and Yorkshire who was. I don't know the politics of it, because like I say, I was at school and I was a little tyke at the time, and was interested in other things, but as of today you still get some of that. You've got families arguing against each other, family and friends feuding with each other because some of them were on strike, some of them wasn't, etc. And you'd think that all that was left in the past, but there was a TV programme on the other month, I think it was called Sherwood, and it was still happening right now, today, people calling each other, I think it was scabs, wasn't it? Why was it called that, by the way? I've no idea. It's something that you pick off or pick it. No idea. Let me know in the comment section down below. But you've still got to this day animosity between families and friends who didn't go on strike, etc. From in the mining villages, and that was, if you've not seen that program, by the way, have a look for it. It'll be on iPlayer or whatever it is out there, Netflix. I think it was called Sherwood, and I watched it. It was quite interesting. Anyway, that's not why we're here today. We're actually here to go into the cafe there, and we're going to try out their breakfast, and also there's a museum here as well, which we're going to have a look at. So it's going to be an interesting one, this one, and I'm going to get a bit nostalgic, I think, because as I say, my dad was chief security officer for the Coal Board after he left the police, and my ex-wife's dad was a miner at Blidworth, bless him, and he did that all his life. And total respect for the miners, total respect. I mean, I've seen before the depths that they go to and how narrow that they were working in, and total respect for them. Anyway, let's go in and try the breakfast. We're going to mark it out of 10. I want you guys to mark it out of 10 as well, on looks and on price. And don't forget, by the way, I'm told that all volunteers here, so just remember that they do this from the goodness of their own heart. So come and support them. Let's get in there. friends, here we are inside, falling over, here we are inside Plesley Pit Cafe. Now, they're all volunteers that work here, so come and support them. They've got a full menu on there for breakfast. You've got a 5-item, you've got a big breakfast, which is what we're going to have today. They've also got a doggy cafe as well. Dogs aren't allowed in this part, but they've built their own little part for dogs called Barkers, which is a really cool name, I think, for it, because there's a lot of walkers around here, because there's a lot of trails as well. There's also a museum out the back that we're going to go and have a quick look at, maybe a whistle stop tour, because I've got to get to the dentist in a bit, so we're going to eat this. I'll have bacon in my teeth when I get there. Anyway, so before we go any further, just take a look around. Right, my friends, so I've ordered the breakfast. We've got the big breakfast here, which comprises of 2 sausage, 2 bacon, 1 egg, baked beans, chopped tomatoes, 1 hash brown, and a slice of toast, brown or white. That's £7.50. I've also had a cup of tea here as well, and that came to a total of £9. Here's a copy of the receipt, my friends. There you go, £9, £1.50 for the cup of tea there. We've got the breakfast here, so you know the score. Before we go any further, take a closer look, me duck. Right, okay, so we're going to go in for this and review this breakfast, and then we're going to have a little whistle-stop tour around the museum here. Now, don't forget, as I keep saying, they're all volunteers here. They work here just for the love of it, so come and support them. We've also got the brown sauce there in a big bottle. That's humongous. There we go, and the red, it's like 2 headstocks, isn't it? So, let's go in for the sausage first. Here we go. Let's go in for this sausage. Oh, yes. Tell you what, this will set me up for going down the mine in a bit. Get some coal. There we go. Actually, that's a nice sausage. It's not a standard catering one, that. That's very nice. Got the hash brown, tinned tomatoes in there, and then we've got the bacon as well. Got the egg. And we've got the beans as well. Should use my sausage there as a breakwater. Well, let's go in for these beans. Beans are nice. Toast is pre-buttered. There we go, you can have brown or white. Tin tomatoes, I mean, I love the tin tomatoes. I always say the other tomatoes are a bit pretentious when you get a whole tomato, or even worse when they give you half a tomato and they take the other half and put it on somebody else's plate. Proper tin tomatoes. Takes me back to having breakfast at my mum's house. We'll go in for the bacon here as well. This, my friends, is going to set me up for the day. Proper controversial hash brown here. Okay, this actually tastes quite nice. These sausages though, I've got to say, taste spot on. Right, normally I would show you eating me this, but there's so much to see. I want to have a look at the museum over there. So what I'll do is I'll finish the rest of this and I'll see you outside, and we'll pop in next door and have a quick look at the museum. Go on, leave me to it. I need my fuel for the day. Oh, tell you what, that has set me up for the day. I'm ready to go down mine now. Anyway, let's have a quick look around the museum and then we'll mark the breakfast out of 10. But it's the whole experience here. It really does take me back, and it's nostalgia yet again, my friends. I love nostalgia. It takes me back to the days, the carefree days of when I lived with my mum and dad. Come on, let's have a look around. Right, here we are inside the museum. Can't believe there's a piece of coal there, the first lump of coal that was mined from Selby Collieries. It's huge, absolutely massive, and these wheels are huge as well. This is a great place. I love nostalgia like this. It takes me back, it really does. Let's have a quick look around. Actually, I'll tell you what, this takes me back. Clocking in cards. I used to have these when I got my first job at Metal Box in Mansfield years and years ago, and used to come in the morning and clock in and stamp in. Those were the days.
turntable, which spin them around and then head them back to the shack.
Wow, forget the breakfast. This, I smell, it's giving me a bit of tear in my eye from my childhood and the days living with my mum and dad. Wow. Oh, look at the tobacco. St. Bruno. Look at this. Low headroom. Blimey. This is absolutely fantastic. I didn't realise all this was right on my doorstep. Right, so there you go, my friends. Plesley Pit Cafe and Plesley Pit Visitor Centre. Absolutely fantastic. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's took me back in time, and I love nostalgia, as I said on every video. Really, really friendly staff in there. They're all volunteers in that cafe, so come and support them. I'll put the link in the description down below. For me, of course, I'm going to give it a 10. Anybody who works as a volunteer like that, it's just, I mean, I deserve to take my miner's hat off to them. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. And for the gentleman or the lady, whoever said come here, then thank you very much. I thank you from the heart, because it really has brought back a lot of memories from olden days gone by. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.